Hello friends, I have a pick a card reading for you today. For those of you who do not know, I am Gypsy. So we've had a lot of planetary stuff, a lot of planetary shifts going on at the moment, which has meant that we've got more clarity, right? We've having all these great ideas about our path ahead and what more we're capable of, right? And all that kind of stuff. And we got all fired up and all excited. And then all of a sudden, the energy shifted to where we're trying to release all the old patterns and all the old ways of thinking. And now we're thinking, oh, I don't know if I'm capable of that. I don't know if I can do that, right? I don't know if I have the skills to be able to do that. And I just wanted to tune into our guides, our archangels. I'm using the Archangel Michael deck today to just get some further guidance from our guides. Where to next? Like, what do they want us to do? What's our next step? Because it feels like we're losing steam, right, on these amazing ideas and dreams that have been coming through to us, and the inspiration to do something big, to do something different. In these particular readings, a lot of the energies were very, very similar. So if you are drawn to more than one pile, watch both, because there might be a message in there for both piles. Let's get into the pile selection.
Okay, so I have 4 piles here for you to select from today. So first of all, before you make your selection, I just want you to take a big deep breath in and out, and ask your guides, your angels, what messages they have for you in the next step of your journey. Once you have made your pile selection, you can go to the description box of this video and click on the timestamp for where your reading starts.
Hello, pile number ones. Welcome to your angel messages. So, the song that I got for you was Am I Ready to Be Loved? To be loved. So, are you ready, pile number one? Are you ready for what's next? Okay, so this song is by Lizzo and it will be linked in the description box. So if you look at your timestamp in the description box, right under that, you will have your song link. Okay, so let's get into your cards. So the first one we have is Regain Your Focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. Okay, so you are perhaps a little bit distracted at this time, a little bit confused. I don't know where to go next. I don't know what direction to go to. So outside influences are affecting your focus, right? Okay, let me see how this is showing up for you. What's a clarifying energy? 6 of Coins in the reverse. So this can actually be like physically money is a little bit tight at this time, right? It might be that you lost some money, that you have made a poor investment, and this can also be, it's energy, right? So this can also be an investment that you made within a person, but this could have something to do with losing a job, a financial situation falling through, or you lent someone money, right? But this often represents a financial loss. However, it can be just a loss of energy, but this would be a situation where you were putting all of your energy into something and it was not reciprocated, right? Let's see what's next. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. Okay, let me see what's clarifying him. Whew, ouch, 10 of Swords. So this energy, if you look at the image, is pretty self-explanatory. So I feel like there's something to be learned in this situation. Something here has ended for you. Something here has come to an abrupt ending for you. This is an ending that you did not see coming. It often happens quite quickly. It's a betrayal, a stab in the back. As you can see here, he has 10 swords in his back. And as you can see by the look on his face, this kind of attack or ending that's come about, it's caught him off guard and it's quite painful, right? So I feel like you would still be carrying a lot of this energy. So this could be somebody stole something from you, somebody betrayed you in some way here. With the song, is she ready to be loved, right? Can she reopen her heart, her mind to new opportunities and new people here? Your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. Okay, so an important message from your angels to let you know that the people around you are safe and secure. Let me see what's clarifying that one. 7 of Coins. So you are keeping the people around you safe, okay? So if this is affecting, say, your children, your family, the people that you care about most, and you're worried about the repercussions of this energy or how they are being affected, or what kind of, impact this ending is going to have upon the people around you, I wouldn't be too concerned about that, because with this Seven of Coins here, this is, there's some sort of stability in place, or you have put a practical plan in place in order to protect them from what's happening here. It's like, this is not a drastic action that you are taking in order to protect them, but this is something that is already in place to protect them. So you may have had other resources put away. You may have another means of making money if this is to do with money. You have an alternative option here. It's almost like this is a strategy, a backup plan that you put in place a very long time ago, pile number one. It's almost like foresight here. Like, you saw that perhaps you couldn't put your trust in this situation or person, and so you had a backup plan, and it might not look exactly how you want it to look, but there's a strategy in place in order to protect you and your family and your people, right? The people that you care deeply about here. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups in the reverse position. Now, this talks about the people around us, our friends, okay, our community. So this would be coming out in the reverse. You might be a little bit worried about who you can trust at this time, who you can put your faith into. You might be having a little bit of a side eye at the moment, pile number one, saying, is this person in on it? Is this person on my side? Can I trust this person? Okay, let's clarifying that. Yeah. Okay, Two of Wands in the reverse. So this is, you can't make a plan moving forward because you don't know who's on your team. You don't know who's on your side. So this is interesting. This could have been like a friend that betrayed you or backstabbed you, or somehow there's other people involved. So say you left a relationship and this was, your relationship falling apart. This could be like, I don't know where their family stand, or I don't know where our mutual friends stand, or I don't know who's on my side anymore. And this is all about making a strategy, a new plan, right? Reassessing a situation so that you can make plans for the future, and taking a new path. But you don't know who you can take with you at this time, pile number one. It's like, you may have to move in secrecy or in silence a little bit because you don't know who you can trust. And after this kind of backstab and betrayal and ending, that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense that you wouldn't know who to put your faith into because you are still carrying the pain of this betrayal. Next we have the Death card in the reverse. So the Death card is about some sort of release. Again, it's endings, right? So this clarifies this Ten of Swords energy, a painful ending, right? This is a little bit of a slower ending. It's a little bit more of a transformative ending rather than a backstab, a betrayal, right? So this is where you completely transform and you shift into a new energy of self-acceptance, self-appreciation. It's more of like a spiritual ending to things. When this is coming out in the reverse, I can see while the ending is here and whatever has happened, emotionally, spiritually, you are still holding on to it. You're resisting the change and you're resisting the transformation that's trying to come through for you. I feel like actually at this time, you are very spiritually connected, or you might be receiving a lot of guidance from your guides at this time, or you feel like your intuition is strong and you know where to go, pile number one, or you're being guided to do things, but you are resisting a bit because you're still trying to hold on to what things look like before. So this could be an old job, an old business situation, it could be an old relationship, right? We've got a lot of energy here, and as it's a collective reading, it's going to be different for all of you, right? Clarifying that energy, we have the Chariot. This is the most confident moving forward energy. This is being in control, excited for the future. You are charging toward your next goal, right? As you can see here, she's driving this Chariot. This is recognition, it's success, it's no one is throwing me off my game here, pile number one, okay? This is the kind of energy you need to bring in to your next chapter. But because this is clarifying this Death card in reverse here, you can't just race ahead without avoid the transformation that's trying to take place here, right? So sometimes after something like this happens, we need to find a certain level of forgiveness, of understanding, of, you know, understanding what role we played and not taking on any responsibility for things that were not our fault in this situation, right? So you might be thinking, you know, how could I have done things differently? Or was this fair? Or can I forgive this person, right? These kind of energies. 10 of Wands in the reverse. So as you can see here, this is a lot of burden, a lot of responsibility going on in this picture here, right? She just can't seem to get on top of anything because she's carrying too much responsibility here, right? I love this card because it's depicted by, you know, a woman that is, you know, probably a stay-at-home mom, and she's got all the things that she's gonna do, and she's just exhausted from carrying everything, right? And it could actually be right now that, you know, perhaps this is the state of your kitchen, right? Perhaps you're letting things that are important slide around you. When this comes out in the reverse position, pile number 1, this is actually a great energy because this is about releasing the burdens, letting it go, you know, delegating responsibilities. I'm actually seeing a chore chart. So if you have children, perhaps you could delegate some responsibilities onto your children and have them help out around the house a little bit. But this is releasing all the expectations that you have upon yourself, all of this past baggage that you've carried forth from this person. I'm also hearing words as well. So perhaps something was said, or something was, somebody may have said something that triggered your self-worth or made you look at yourself and think, maybe I'm not enough. Maybe I can't get this done. Maybe I can't conquer everything, right? But it seems like something's been chipping away at you, pile number 1. Perhaps, you know, some words that were spoken here in this situation, and you're sort of reflecting on you're carrying this, right? This energy is about releasing that. It doesn't matter what other people think of you. It only matters what you think of you and what you think you're capable of doing, right? We need to shut out these outside influences. So let me see what's clarifying that energy. The wheel in reverse. Okay, so this is about the universe stepping in to give you something new, to start a new cycle, right? When this comes out in the reverse position, this is repeating the old cycle, repeating the old patterns that are going around and around in your head right now, pile number 1. That toxic thinking, you know, that little voice inside yourself that says, I could have done better, I'm not good enough, maybe I wasn't worthy of this person, and you're going over and over replaying events of what happened, and can I trust people, and I don't know if my friends can be trusted with this friendship energy here. Are they just going to stab me in the back again? Is this going to happen in the next business venture, in the next relationship? You know, this is like repeating the same cycles over and over again, those words dancing within your head until you're able to heal and release this and do the self-work that, you know, till you move into an energy where you are this confident in your abilities and in your next step moving forward, pile number 1. You are you're keeping yourself stuck. You're going back, replaying the cycle, and the universe is trying to come in here and turn the wheel, you know, give you a new cycle, a new chapter here. But I'm just really drawn to these like little clowns here, right? That are just, it's almost like these are the negative thoughts, the toxic patterns that are just dancing around in your head, you know. Until you can release these thoughts and step into an energy of, I am worthy, I am, you know, I deserve whatever's coming next for me, and I'm going to pick myself up and rise and just charge into the next chapter here. Then, you know, you're keeping yourself stuck within this cycle. It's all internal here, is what I'm saying. Like, obviously there's external things that has happened here in this situation, pile number 1, but, you know, where you're at now, it's all, you know, the aftermath, the after effects of what's happened, and how you take that on, how you're taking that on within your own energy, right? Forgiveness. This one says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So who do you need to forgive in this situation? And this does not mean allowing these people, these situations around you. I'm hearing everybody has their own agenda. So perhaps you need to remove yourself from the situation here, pile number 1, and just take a step back and realize that people are working for their own best interests. And yes, we do come across people in our lifetime that are completely loving and giving of their energy, and they don't expect anything in return, and they're not self-serving, and they're not serving their best interest. But these people can be few and far between at times. And this person was doing what they felt they needed to do in order to protect themselves in this situation, right? If this was a business opportunity, they were protecting their own financial interests. If this is a love situation, that perhaps they had their walls up with you and they're, avoiding, moving forward into a place of love because they are trying to protect themselves from getting hurt in a situation. This is recognizing somebody else's perspective and moving forward. This is recognizing that we all make mistakes and we're all not our best selves all of the time, right? Also, I'm getting an energy of being able to forgive yourself. So perhaps, there was things that you said, things that you did, and, perhaps you're feeling like a fool for falling for this situation because I can see you let someone close enough or something close enough, or you put your hopes in something that fell through, that didn't come to fruition, that was a betrayal, right? Yeah, okay, self-love, exactly, right? Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others, right? I'm actually feeling that, you definitely are somebody who has the ability to motivate people, pile number one. With this kind of energy, this chariot energy here, I know that when you take control of your life and you start leading the charge, people follow. People are drawn to your energy. People, are just like watching you like, what is pile one going to do next, right? But it seems like whatever's happened in this situation, it's knocked your confidence a little bit here. It's kind of knocked you off your chariot or put an obstacle in your way that now you're going into deep reflection thinking, was it me? Was it something that I did? Was I not good enough? If you were let go by your employer, could you have done better? Is this your fault? I feel like you really need to let that go. Sometimes, the universe will step in and remove things from our life which are no longer serving us because there's a new opportunity that we need in our life, right? There's something better. And that's what this Wheel of Fortune energy is here. This is the universe stepping in to turn the wheel, to break the cycle, right? But it's you that's holding on to the cycle here, pile number one, by replaying these events, not releasing these burdens, right? You're like, oh, I'm ready to let it go. This is what this energy is like. It's like, I'm ready to let this go. I'm ready to move into the next chapter. And then you're like, oh, but yeah, now that I think about it, maybe I could have done things differently, or maybe I do want that thing, or maybe, this was my fault, right? These negative cycles of thinking. Next we have doubt. Yeah, you're doubting. So this is it. This is crazy to me because you have this chariot energy. This is your energy, right? Because as soon as you release this nonsense, this negative thinking and thought patterns, you're moving into your chariot energy, which is charging full steam ahead. This is absolute confidence that you have the ability to do it. It's about being fired up to race into the next chapter, and not like, if something jumps in the way of your chariot, they're getting flattened, they're getting run over, right? So this, I know that this is a confident energy, but, and with the song, am I ready? Am I ready? And it's like, yeah, you're ready, but you need to realize it. Everybody else realizes it, and the universe is orchestrating, new people to come in, new connections, new friends if you've lost friends and connections within this situation, new opportunities, new job, right? New relationships, people who want to, give you the love and care that you appreciate, and you're just like, I don't know if I'm ready for that because I'm still carrying all this shit, right? So you're beginning to doubt yourself, your self-esteem. You don't feel as comfortable, in front of people anymore. You feel like you might be lacking in some area because of shit that you're carrying forth from this previous connection, relationship, situation. Could be an employer that said that you weren't good enough, that you didn't do enough, that, they had to let you go because you just weren't stepping up, and, you're carrying this rubbish in your head. And it's all internal here, pile number one. It's about stepping into that energy of, no, I'm releasing that. That's not true for me. And it's only true for you if you decide that it is, right? If you decide to take that kind of energy on. Finally, we have heart chakra. Love is at the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Beautiful. So healing your heart, allowing people back in. Just because this person was, rubbish and an asshole doesn't mean that the next person is. We can let those walls down a little bit and allow space for somebody new to enter our life, right? For new opportunities, a new business opportunity, and also healing your own heart, because I can see a lot of this is your own self-esteem, your own self-doubt, your own trauma, right, from this situation that happened to you. Ooh, okay, new partner. This one says, a chance meeting is no mistake. It's divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. Wow, okay, so someone's coming in to help you very, very soon, but you need to do the inner work, right? Because healing yourself so you can attract people of the same vibration. So this is like, so say a business opportunity fell through. This could be a business partner as well, right? It says new partner, can be a new partner in business, can be a new partner in love, can be a new bestie, right? Perhaps it was your best friend with this friend energy here, that betrayed you, or, somebody close. There's new connections out here for you. And I feel like this feels immediate energy. I feel like perhaps they're already here. If they're not here, they're very, very soon to be here. But I feel like for a lot of you, this energy is already here. Somebody already wanting to push their energy towards you, to help you, to support you, to love you, to connect with you, to listen to your ideas if it's a business thing, to offer you some sort of position, promotion, to really, really connect with you. Somebody sees a lot of potential within you, and you don't have to race in like the Chariot energy. You can take things slow. Finally, we have fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today, as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. Dear. As I looked at this card, as I connected in with that energy, just heard that massive breathe out. And I feel like this is the message for you, pile number one. It's breathe out. So yeah, you did take on a lot in regards to this situation. And it's almost like you've had to hold your breath. You're waiting for the next blow. You're waiting for the next 10 of swords, the next knife in your back, the next impact to come, the next thing to fall apart, pile number one. Instead of holding your breath, breathe out. Breathe out that energy. Breathe out. That's all your negative thought patterns coming in. I can't trust anybody. Who can I trust? I don't know where to go from here. I'm lost. I need this person. I need this connection. I can't trust new people coming in around me. Breathe that out. That is the negativity from the past chapter that's trying to close, right? That's exactly what this is. This is the burdens that you are replaying in your mind. As long as you continue to sit in that energy, it will feel hard to breathe, right? Also, go outside, connect with nature. Perhaps if you are walking along the grass, or you go to the beach, or you just, go outside and sit in the fresh air, breathe it all in. You can say like little mantras to yourself, like, I am worthy of love. I am ready for the next chapter. I am ready to release any negative thought patterns and feelings that I'm carrying from the previous chapter. Thank you, and it is done, right? Thank you so much, pile number one. Leave a comment below if this resonates, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, pile number two, welcome to your angel messages. What messages do the angels have for you today, right? So the song that I got for you was by Elton John, Cold Heart. So it goes, cold, cold heart, are done by you. Something's looking better, baby, just passing through. So somebody hurt you, pile number two. It sounds like somebody with cold, cold heart that had no emotions, put their emotions aside, didn't think about you, didn't think about your feelings in the moment. It actually feels pretty brutal. I'm really feeling it in my heart chakra, the stabbing pain in my heart. I can't believe you did this to me. This kind of energy. But something's looking better, baby. That energy's passing through. So let's have a look at your cards. So the first card that I have for you is you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make changes you have been contemplating. Beautiful. I love this energy for you. So you're ready for more. Okay, let me see what you're ready for more of. Pile number two. Yes. Yes. Okay, so the Ace of Cups. This is a blessing. This is a blessing in love, a blessing in business. This is like the universe stepping in and going, here you go. Here's your gift for everything that you have been through here, right? This is like the kind of energy that Ace of Cups is like, you know, that wish, that opportunity, the thing that you've been waiting for, and it makes you so, so happy, right? This is when your cup completely overflows here, right? You're ready to find that person who loves and appreciates you. You're ready to find your tribe, your people, your friends that you feel like, look at her face. Look at the joy on her face where she's just so connected to everything around her. She's just living a life of bliss here, pile number 2. This is what you're ready for. This is like your dream job, your dream opportunity, your dream partner, whatever that dream is for you. Here is your cup. Here's your opportunity to go for it, to reach out to it and to grab it, right? Love that. No, it's not time yet. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Okay, interesting. This is a very conflictive energy with the previous card. Something feels off about this to me, so I'm just going to see the clarifier for this one. Hold on, they're bringing me back to the song. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. That's part of the song. They're showing me. Okay, hold on. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I feel like you feel like it's not time. You feel like you're not ready. You don't see whatever this is, or you don't see it coming in. You feel like you're going to repeat the same cycle here with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It's like, things don't work out for me. This didn't work out for me. I feel like it's only a matter of time before this happens again. Repeating that same cycle. I'm not ready to move forward. I'm not ready to let go of the previous thing. I'm not ready for this new beginning. It's like, maybe you don't realize that you're ready. So in order to make room for something like this, for this new chapter, we've got to release something, right? So perhaps you're not ready, because as you can see here, I'm really drawn to this flower. She's clinging on so tightly, right? And I feel like there's something that you're not ready to release or let go of, or you're clinging on to something here. Pile number 2. Because you don't feel like you're going to go straight into the next chapter. You don't feel like your time is coming. You're not ready, or you don't feel ready with the song. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. But it's not. It's not. It's coming now. As soon as you decide, I just heard. As soon as you decide it's time. Okay, let me see what's next. I love this. Make a decision. As soon as you decide, I just said, make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it. I feel like you're being presented with an opportunity, and it's an opportunity to let go or to repeat the same cycle, because this Wheel of Fortune coming out in the reverse, it's your turn to choose, right? Do you want to step into the new? Do you want to release the old? Or do you want to repeat the same cycle? Because that's your choice too. This is the thing about working with angels, right? They guide us. They help us to learn the lessons. And we can choose something different. We can choose a new path. We can choose to follow their guidance, or we can choose to stay in what's comfortable and repeat the same lessons over again, right? Although with your lesson, cold heart, I feel like you learned a tough lesson. Do you really want to repeat that same cycle? And that's okay. That your guides come through, your angels come through, and they'll let you choose. They don't make choices for you unless things are really, really bad, right? Okay, so what is the decision here? Temperance. So this is a card of healing. It's a card of reconciliation as well, right? Do you want to give this person another chance? Do you want to let this situation back in? Do you want to repeat the same cycle? And that's okay if you do, is what I'm hearing loud and clear. That's okay if you don't want to let go of this. But you could have something so much better. Your life could be completely different. You could have this new cup, this new opportunity where your life is filled with peace, joy, happiness. You're completely overflowing with passion and excitement for life. This life is better than you could even imagine. Look at that, just contentment, pure contentment on her face. So it's your turn to decide. Do you want to reconcile or do you want to heal? Because this is also a card of healing, of putting that love into yourself rather than into another person. Because this says, are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? So what are you choosing to heal? Perhaps this person may be going through a tough time or, you know, in low energy at the moment, and you want to help and support them. But you could choose to put that love, support into yourself and begin the next chapter. There's no wrong choices. I keep hearing there's no wrong choice for you, pile number 2. So that's very important to know. There's no wrong choice, but there is a new opportunity. 10 of Swords. This is an ending. This is a drastic ending. This can be quite painful. This can be like a betrayal. This can be stabs in the back. Like, so usually the 10 of Swords is indicated by swords within the back, and you know, it's something that happens shockingly and abruptly. Perhaps this is, you know, the advice that you're guided to take. Perhaps you could, you know, I don't feel so though. I feel like this is what's happened to you, cold heart, because it's like there was no emotion there was no compassion, there was no empathy for you when you received these swords in your back. I feel like whatever happened to you was quite drastic and painful, and it's almost like there was no empathy seeing your side of the situation here. It was just the wounds that you were left with, right? Because this is an opportunity to heal yourself, right? It's also an opportunity to heal this connection with this person. It's your choice where you want to put your healing energy here, pile number 2. Oh, this sounds tough, right? Clarifying that energy. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I just need to breathe out for a second. Pile number 2. This is the 7 of Swords. So not only did this person cold-heartedly shove knives within your back, betray you, abandon you perhaps, or, you know, attack you, attack your heart, they did it in a very sneaky and shady way. As you can see here in the 7 of Swords, this person is planning their attack, sneaking through the window, seeing what they can get away with in the middle of the night here, right? While you're probably rested in bed, this is the kind of attack you don't see coming. This sneaks up on you. This could be like quite physically, you know, sneaking up behind you and attacking you, or this could be like just a metaphorical knife in the back that you did not see coming. But this person strategized here, made a plan, right? Do not forget that in this situation. So if this was like cheating, or if this was like shady behavior, this person knew what they were doing. He's waiting for the right moment to launch his attack here. And I hate to say that, pile number 2, but I feel like you need to reflect on how much strategy went into this situation, how much stuff happened behind the scenes for this person to betray you. Cold-hearted attack. The song is clear as day. Six of Swords. Okay, so this is, as you can see here, relief, hope, moving on, but it's moving forward. Usually in the 6 of Swords, there is a lot of baggage that people are taking forth. Like in the boat, you can see the, you know, the lessons learned from the past and moving forward. But in this boat, he actually doesn't have any of that, which I'm noticing as standing out to me. Where am I going next? And this is your direction, you choose, right? I'm also really drawn to the fact that there is another seat in that boat. There's plenty of room in that boat for you to take this person forward with you, to try and smooth things over, to try and let bygones be bygones, to try and heal your cold heart, to try and find empathy for this person in this situation here, and, you know, forgiveness and healing. There's room in this boat for 2. The decision is yours. And I feel like perhaps when people have tarot readings, they want somebody to tell them what choices to make. But it's not about that. That's not what our soul journey is about. It's about, we can make the same mistakes. We can repeat the same lessons. We can, you know, choose a different path at any time. It's up to you. Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. you don't know where to invest at this point. You don't know whether to invest in this person or to invest in a new opportunity, a new business opportunity, a new venture, a new place. Okay, I'm hearing, because this is like moving to another place. You know, it might be a new job location. It might be a new home for some of you. Where do you want to invest? Because I feel like a lot of your emotional energy is still invested in this connection in the past. It's like you're undecided, you're not confidently making any decisions here, but it is time to choose, right? King of Swords. Now, as far as making decisions go, he's the king of making decisions, right? He's the king of logical decisions. He knows what choices to make, and he doesn't make bad moves here, because he does his investigations. He looks into all the details of a situation, and when he makes a decision, he's very, very confident in that decision. And people allow him to make the decisions for them. So I feel like somebody else in this situation doesn't really have much say in the matter. I feel like it's all upon you, right? What does this say? Knowledgeable, objective, respected. So I feel like whatever decision you make here, this King of Swords, in this King of Swords energy, whoever else is involved in this situation is just going to have to respect your decision. Right? He doesn't make hasty decisions. He researches things. He finds out all the information that he needs to confidently move forward. He's smart. He's not ruled by emotion. Sometimes the King of Swords can even be a little bit void of emotion. So take your heart out of the equation for a moment, pile number 2. Take your heart out of the equation. What does your head tell you? Could you go through this again? Because there's the potential there that this person will do this again and you'll repeat the same cycle here. And that's okay. If you feel like you haven't learned the lesson and you want to go there again, there's also the potential here that you could heal this connection. But you're going, if you return to this cycle with this person, you're going to have to let everything go. You can't carry any of this with you, which is indicated here in the 6 of Swords. He's going empty-handed. There's space here for you, but we're not carrying all our shit with us. We're just going forward into the new chapter together, having a fresh start, starting over. But you're hesitant here. You don't know whether you can invest in this person, whether you can trust this person. Quite rightly, with this kind of energy. That's painful. That's sneaky. That's planned. It's strategized pain toward you. Okay, what else do we have for the King of Swords? Okay, so we have the 3 of Coins. This is interesting. So this is, to me, this is actually feeling, as I'm tuning into the energy of this card, this is like taking the time out away from this situation, focusing your energy elsewhere. I'm hearing music. I feel like, so this person in this image is working, right? Working on their pentacles, working on their finances, working on their career, you know, and in this card, it did say, your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating, right? This is career opportunities here for you too, business opportunities. He's putting all of his energy here in his work because the emotions of what people have done to him are too painful, right? But I feel like you need to escape this person. You need to escape this situation to focus on things that are more positive. I'm actually seeing, like, yeah, as I said, hearing music. It's like sitting there listening to music while you work, or there's some sort of, you know, healing music during your work hours or something. And it's like you're really finding like a quiet space of connection. Also, your guides, your angels are talking to you at this time. They're bringing you music, they're bringing you songs, and it might seem like every time you turn on, you know, the radio or, you know, your Spotify shuffle or whatever, that it's a really, really sad song that comes on, and that's because they are trying to activate your healing process here. They want you to feel those emotions so that you can now heal them, pile number 2. But you can't be caught up in this betrayal, in this cycle, and think clearly here. The King of Swords. He's a very, very clear thinker, very logical thinker, but he needs to remove himself from the situation. If you don't have a work situation, this is like a hobby, something that you love doing, something that you're passionate about. Also, you could have people helping you here in this situation, talking to co-workers, right? There's 3 pentacles here. 3s are about collaboration, working together, teamwork. So it could be that you're talking to your co-workers as well, or people that you work with, and they're giving you advice here in this situation. Okay, next we have guilt. Yeah, I feel like if you were to leave this person behind, you would feel like maybe that's not the right choice. Maybe I should give them another chance. Could you confidently move into a next chapter, or would you feel guilty about leaving this person behind? Part number 2. Courage. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of courage to move forward here. This one says, find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. What would your life look like without this situation, without this person? It's difficult. I feel like, with this kind of betrayal, a lot of us would just move forward, right? So this has to be somebody close to you, your lover, your family, your best friend, this kind of energy. Although, it's going to take a lot of courage for you to move forward here. You've got to be brave if you're going to start the next chapter. And I also feel that if you decide to stay with this person, no matter what you choose, if you want to give this person another chance, a reconciliation, healing things, healing their connection, that's going to take just as much courage, because you're still carrying the pain. This is the kind of pain you don't forget. You might forgive, you might move on, but you don't forget this kind of attack. Empathy. I feel like this person lacks empathy. This person lacked empathy for you when this situation happened, right? Cold, cold heart. Cold heart. There's no empathy in a cold, cold heart, right? And yet you're in a situation where you're feeling guilty about leaving this person behind because you worry about them. You worry about what their life is going to look like without you. You worry about their heart because you have so much love to give in this situation. You're an empath and you're thinking about, how is this going to affect them? How is it affecting you? How is this kind of energy that I have explained? How has this affected you? Did we forget about that, part number 2? Or are you putting yourself in this other person's shoes and saying, you know what, I can forgive that. I can see why they did this. I can see, their situation, and I have empathy for them. I just want you to remember, that's okay. You can have empathy for them and you can be forgiving of them and have this kind of compassion for them, but you also have to have it for yourself as well. Okay, let's see. Final advice here. Steady progress, okay? I wouldn't be making any drastic moves here, any drastic decisions, okay? It is time. There's a new chapter here for you, right? You're ready for more. You're ready for something different. You're ready for another, or you may choose to go around again in this cycle with this person, and that's fine too. But you need to take some time out to have this, be still with your thoughts, connect to your guides, okay? There's people here helping you. This is not co-workers, this is your spirit team, right? Your spirit team are coming to you in your quiet moments when you're working on projects, when you're, doing your hobbies or whatever. They're helping you to recognize what your next steps could be, what the potentials are out there for you. But I wouldn't be making any drastic moves at this time, right? Step by step. Don't rush it. Don't rush this decision, because I feel like it's a very important one, part number 2. There's nothing to worry about. I'm just going to read this one. You are safe. This situation is under perfect control of the divine and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly and through you. Beautiful. Okay, next up we have the ocean. Yeah, okay, so this is about going to the ocean, getting still, right? Listening to the waves crashing, finding that stillness within yourself so that you can connect to your emotions, right? Going within, how do I really feel about this situation? Put yourself back here when this happened. How did you feel then? How have you grown? How have you moved forward? Are you able to release this? Are you able to forgive? Because you may be. You may be able to forgive. If you do forgive this person and you want to go around with this person, I feel like you would need to put specific boundaries in place so that this does not happen again. Let this person know how they hurt you. Let this person know that if this happens again, this will be the consequences of that. Like, I just want to reiterate, there is no wrong decision here. So you might think, oh, if I take this person back, if I go back in this situation, I'm being silly. That's a silly thing for me to do. And you guys are telling you no. If you need to do that for your healing, if you feel that this person can work towards you on rebuilding this connection, despite what's happened in the past, you can go around this cycle again. That's not a wrong decision. It's not the wrong path. It's up to you. The decision's in your hands, right? Again, healing energy into yourself or healing energy into the connection. Make the decision. It's yours to make. That's all I have for you, pile number 2. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. So let's get into your angel messages. So the song that I got for you was When I'm Gone by Katy Perry. And the song, it will be linked in the description box. So if you look where your timestamp is for your pile, just underneath there will be a link that you can click on to listen to the lyrics of the song. So the song is about Katy Perry is moving on with her life, or she's gone, and you know, the person that she's with thinks that they can do just fine without her and that things are going to move forward, but nothing's the same without her, right? So they're coming back around. They're thinking about her. So I feel like there's some sort of energy coming up from the past for you, pile number 3, whether it be a past lover, a past connection, somebody that thought that they would be just fine without you. It could be a previous employer. It could also be like a business opportunity or something like that that's coming back up now. Okay, so let's get into your cards. Okay, so the first card that I have for you is no, it is not. Oh, I just saw like a big hand in my face, like stop. Okay, hold on. No, it is not time yet. This is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Okay. Be still, pile number 3. Be careful about making any drastic choices or decisions or moves at this time. So I'm feeling like there's an energy of like something seems too good to be true. Sometimes if something feels too good to be true, it just might be, right? Okay, so let me see what's clarifying that energy first. Oh, damn, you got the Tower in reverse here. Okay, the Tower is something that comes in to shake up your foundation, right? It's drastic, it's unexpected, it's something, you know, obviously with this past energy of the song, it's something from the past coming back up to shake things up within your world, right? So do not make any big moves at this time or when this happens. So what I want you to do, pile number 3, is this may have already happened because this is the first energy to come up here. So it might be happening for you now, or it might be just about to happen, right? But the Tower happens quickly and it happens unexpectedly. And it's like, wow, I was not expecting this. How did this happen, right? With this energy coming out in the reverse, you need to not make any moves, any drastic moves, choices, decisions, actions. Don't do anything reckless because you are avoiding the Tower, right? With this in the reverse. Yes, it's still shocking. It's still going to come up, but you are avoiding a collapse here in your stability, in your situation by just observing the energy. So this is like you get like a text from your ex or something like that, and this is just like, not immediately responding, just going, okay, why is this happening? Really taking time to absorb the situation. You know, it might be someone you haven't heard from in a while, might be a previous employer. You might actually be like, say, because I feel like it's tempting, there's a temptation there. So this would be like, say if it's a previous employer, you might be really struggling with money at the moment or finances, and it's like this opportunity comes up, okay? Take some time to think about it, right? Next we have make a decision, okay? Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it, okay? So I really want you to weigh up this decision. If you do reach out to this person, this situation or thing, is this going to give you joy, peace, satisfaction? Or is this the potential to cause a lot more conflict in your life, right? perhaps, you know, this person has caused a tower for you, or this situation, you know, perhaps they fired you, you know, if it's a previous employer, and now they want you back. They thought they'd be just fine without you, and now they're like, oh, actually, we need help here, you know, or they didn't treat you fairly, or they caused some sort of chaos or destruction within your life in the past. Clarifying that energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Yes, okay, so this is great. So I feel like you've got options to choose between, right? I feel like the universe is stepping in here because this is what this is. This is divine guidance. This is the universe stepping in, taking the wheel here, giving you an opportunity to make a different choice, to choose something different, okay? Now, the thing I'm actually feeling, okay, so I'm being related to my own situation here, right? This is the kind of energy that's been coming up for me lately. I have been presented with an opportunity by the universe, and it seems scary. It's something I haven't done before, right? But I'm still wanting to keep the old structure, return to the old thing, because I've also got an opportunity here to do that. And I know that that's safe. I know that that's comfortable. I know that that's stable, right? But for how much longer is it stable? Because with this tower energy here, this indicates that it's not going, a choice that you are about to make, there's one option that is not stable for you. So usually when the universe gives you a new opportunity, it might look a lot different. You might not have as many skills in this area. You might not feel quite as comfortable pursuing this option. It might seem a little risky, right? Because they want you to take the leap of faith. They want you to trust in the universe, trust where they are guiding you, right? Trust that the universe has your back here in this situation. Don't go back to what's comfortable, because with the Wheel of Fortune here, you've got the opportunity to just repeat the same cycle, okay? You get stuck, you go on a loop here, right? This is about shifting the energy, moving through it, taking new opportunities when they come. Next we have, I feel like I just said this, trust your angels, right? This one says, let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. Yeah, I feel like there's a bit of fear here, so you're clinging on to something from the new, because that's what's happened to me, right? Okay. Clarifying that energy, we have the Four of Pentacles here, right? So the Four of Pentacles, this is about what's safe, what's secure. I'm holding on to this old thing, right? Because this seems stable, it seems secure. You know, I've got something invested in this situation. Could be a person that you are connected to, a relationship. It could be a job for a lot of you as well, because we've got the Pentacle energy here. Could be a business decision, a workplace, things like that, right? So you're holding on tightly to these Pentacles, right? Holding back here. With this energy coming out in the reverse, I feel like they're telling you they want you to embrace the new opportunity, embrace the change that they're trying to make for you. Stop holding on to what you feel like is safe, because I feel like you're keeping yourself in a box here, pile number 3, by allowing this energy, right? But I feel like the way that it's presenting itself with the song, it's like it's presenting itself in a way that it's tempting, right? It's like, I could, you know, I know that that person's safe. I know that this situation is safe. I know that, you know, I get a stable wage when I work for this person, but I wasn't happy there because I wanted to pursue something else, right? But that's scary because I'm going to have to put my own investment into this. You know what I mean? This kind of energy. The Five of Cups in the reverse. So this is about staying in the past, right? So this is about replaying memories from the past, hurts from the past, you know, disappointments, regrets, forgiveness. What could I have done differently? Was this a bad choice? How did I invest my energy here? This is coming back, I feel. You're going to have a lot of stuff coming up from the past, a lot of situations coming up from the past, a lot of people from the past, right? Sorry, I just dropped a card on the floor. So this is, yeah, and this is releasing that. Coming to the present, okay? Stop thinking about the past. Start thinking about what's going to happen in the future. What does your future look like? I feel like there's a lot of emotions that might come up for you at this time, because the Five of Cups is a painful card, right? Let me see what else is clarifying that one first. Whew, Ace of Wands. Here's your opportunity, right? I like to think of this as like a baton, you know, like in a relay race. How they hand you the baton and they're like, it's go time. It's go time, pile number 3. Here you go. Here's your chance. Here's your opportunity. Go off racing, or choose this past disappointment. Okay? I feel like a lot of these piles were very, very similar today. You're being whatever this is, whatever this thing is, this new thing that you're being offered, it lights up your passion. It's like you feel drawn to it, but you don't know why. Your intuition is guiding you towards it, or perhaps you feel like it's your purpose, your dream, your it's such an exciting thing, but it's big, it's huge. I feel like it's not safe, or it feels unsafe because of your own fear, your own insecurities in the situation. The Lovers in the reverse position. Okay, so having to let go of something that perhaps you once loved in the past. This could be, so in my situation, it's a business that I built and it's stable, and I've put a lot of love and care into it, and it's, you know, beautiful. And there's been a new business opportunity that's been presented to me, and it's like, whoa, what do I choose? You know, I have so much love for this previous thing, right? This could be a person as well, right, for you. Clarifying that energy, we have the Eight of Wands, which is fast-moving opportunities, things moving really, really quickly. So you've got a lot of decision-making energy here. So once you make the choice, things are going to come in very, very, very quickly for you if you make the opportunity, if you take the opportunity to bring in this new thing. This is like very fast-moving energy to the point where you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe all this is happening. So this is like, you want to put a business out there, or you want to start, say, for example, you want to start a YouTube channel or something like that. It's receiving a lot of attention really, really quickly, a lot of things really taking off, and it's like you're not even going to have time to catch your breath. Once you choose it, it's going to go bang, 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 but you need to release something from the past here, which makes sense because we always have to release something from the past in order to make room for something new, right? Okay, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. This is not an ideal energy because this is naive. This is a naive energy. Let me see what's clarifying it. Seven of Cups. Okay, so this is confusion, illusions. Someone's trying to play you here. I feel like something from the past seems ideal or sparkly, or someone's trying to package it in a way that's a great opportunity. You know, we'd love to have you back. You know, if it's a partner, you know, I've done the work, and it's like they feel like you're a little bit silly here, that you're going to fall for this illusion, that you're going to fall for this facade. You know, if it's somebody that really, really hurts you in a relationship, it's like, I've changed, you know, I've done the work, I've spiritually grown, I'm a different person now. They're sort of, you know, feeding you all this apologetic energy of, you know, or some sort of illusion of what happened, you know. So say it was a previous employer and they had to let you go. It's like, oh, you know, we just didn't have the work for you at that time, but we really value your skills and what it is that you bring to the table. But it feels like bullshit here. It feels like somebody's trying to play you, trying to make a previous situation seem very, very sparkly, right? So for my example, for me, right, I've had this new opportunity, and as a result, I've had to stop taking personal readings, private readings, but that's where all my income comes from. So it looks great, it looks sparkly, right? The minute I decided to stop taking new bookings for private readings and focus on this new opportunity for the next couple of months, just throw all my energy into it. So the minute I decided that, my inbox is blowing up. I'm talking about all these messages every day, new clients. How can I book in? How can I get a reading? And I'm seeing all this money going, I'm thinking about the money side of it, right? It appears to be a whole lot of money that I'm turning down, that I'm saying no to, because that's where my main income comes from, you know, my personal income. So it's scary, right? And it's like this illusion is presented here, but it's sort of an illusion in that, you know, are you going to keep doing what you're doing, or are you going to embrace this new opportunity that's being handed to you here? The universe is stepping in for me and for you here, saying, here you go, we're giving you this opportunity. This is bigger and better, and it's amazing, right? And it's like, I know that I have to let go of, you know, some of my clients for a little while, and, you know, let go of that to put all my energy into this new thing. Otherwise, I'm going to miss the boat. I'm going to miss this opportunity. Peace. Choose peace, whatever feels peaceful within your heart. When this situation, this is something from your past, or something, you know, old structures or something like that. So how does your current job situation, previous employer, this thing that's coming up from the past, how does it make you feel? Did it make you feel great in the past? Did it make you feel like you were just living in your bliss, living a peaceful life? Did it bring conflict, chaos, disaster? Did this person, even if it's a person, did they cause chaos within your life? Is this the kind of energy you want to return to? Because it's comfortable. sometimes it's okay to feel a little discomfort, try something new, and then you're like, wow, I feel amazing doing this thing. I feel so much peace. I've cut off all these extra cords from the past, right? Health, prioritizing your health. Okay, so I'm actually feeling like you need to take a time to rest. I feel like you need to be very quiet at this time. Go within, find stillness, do some meditation, yoga, something like that. So you need to take a breath, take some, like some mental health time I feel like there's going to be a lot of pressure in this situation. I feel like this new opportunity that's being presented to you from your angels, it's like they're holding this opportunity for you. Okay, we're going to give you some time to decide what it is that you want. Do you want a whole different life, a whole new future, right? Do you want to prioritize yourself, or do you want to go back to your comfortable situation, the things that's comfortable in your life here? Balance. Yeah, okay, so in regards, I feel like whatever this situation is, so if this is a job, for example, from the past, I feel like perhaps you were putting too much into it. You were working too many hours. You didn't have time to prioritize your self-care because you were doing all the things. And I feel like this new opportunity gives you more time for yourself. It almost seems too good to be true. Like, it feels like, I can be peaceful. I can prioritize myself. I can, everything seems to have slowed down, and it's just this sense of calm in this new opportunity, and it seems unfamiliar because you're used to the chaos, you're used to the disruptions, and I feel like this old thing is really, really tempting you. So in regards to making your decision about which you choose, I just want to say which feels more peaceful, which brings you more peace, which brings you more clarity, which gives you more time to prioritize yourself and your self-care and your needs. Which opportunity or person, or whatever it is, gives you the opportunity to really love on yourself. Take yourselves out for walks in nature and just be by the ocean and just chill, right? I feel like it's a very chill vibe coming. Like, whatever this opportunity is, yes, it's passionate, it's exciting, right? This new opportunity, but it feels like it would slow you down, or I feel like that's I feel like your guides, with that stop at the start that I got in your reading, it's like your guides are wanting you to slow down. They're wanting you to take the easier option, the lazier option. It seems like it may be unproductive, if that's making sense. Release and surrender. This is your final advice here. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Yeah, that's this energy, right? This tight gripped energy. I don't want to let this thing go. This is where my pentacles come from, right? This is my stability. Open your hands and arms and heart to our love and assistance. Okay, releasing and surrendering. Trusting in the divine, trusting in the universe that they have, your highest, purest intentions at heart here. Take a leap of faith here. Acceptance, okay? See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Accept this new opportunity, I feel like this is saying as well. Accept what is being offered to you. You don't have to accept, I'm hearing. You don't have to accept. And this is the way that angels come through, right? They guide you. They guide us. They want to encourage you to take new opportunities, to have a different life, to have the life that you've always dreamed of. You don't have to accept the offer, right? You can choose something different. And I feel like a lot of people forget that we have the opportunity to choose. You can go back to the old thing, right? But are you going to then find yourself in a situation where you're like, I should have taken that chance. I should have, put my energy into this other thing that I was being guided toward. Shower of abundance. So if this is like a business opportunity, a new career, a fresh start, okay, even if it's a love situation or a new person or a new lover that they're bringing in for you, this is like you're going to feel so abundant in this energy, right? You're going to have everything. It's going to be even better than you imagined here. This one says, to heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow, right? It's up to you when you make this decision. I feel like, I don't really feel like time is of the essence here, but I feel like the longer you hold on to the past chapter, right, the longer you wait to release and surrender the previous chapter. And it's scary. I know it's scary because I'm going through the exact same thing, pile number 3. That's all I have for you. Thanks, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. Welcome to your angel guided messages. So, the song that I got for you was Little Bit by Nelly, and it says, we gonna have some fun. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. We gonna have some fun. So, your song will be linked in the description box below your timestamp for your pile selection, so you can go and have a listen to the song. But the song is actually about Nelly living this fabulous life, and he's in the limelight and he's got all eyes on him and all this attention, right? But then he meets this girl and he's like, I can take you anywhere you want to go. And she's like, I want to see where you grew up, where you came from, right? She wants to see what his past was like, have him show her his roots. Okay, so you may be going back to your roots, or you may be like just slowing down, stepping away from the limelight at this time. Let's have a look at your cards and see where this energy is going. Okay, pile number 4. So we have, oh yes, we are correct. Yes, you are correct. This one says, you have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. Well done. I feel like you've taken a first step here with something. So now, hopefully, you are just waiting to be rewarded here by the universe, right? By your guides and angels. They are observing you and supporting you and congratulating you on a job well done. So you must have made a specific move to close out a previous chapter here to have this kind of energy, because this is, look at her face. This is winning energy. This is feeling on top of the world. This is, like the song says, being in the limelight, right? In the spotlight. Okay, so clarifying that energy, yes, you are correct. Here's your opportunity. Here's your Ace of Pentacles. This is like a gift from God, a gift from above, a gift from the universe, right? Here's your new opportunity. Grab it with both hands, right? Look how excited you are. Look at this. Part number 4. This is like, yes, this is my opportunity. This is my pinnacle. With this energy of, yes, you are correct. You know it's your time. You know it's your turn. You know that this is a great opportunity. If you haven't received your pinnacle yet, you know that it's right around the corner. This is such a confident energy. Okay. Next up we have, this is a blessing in disguise. Be patient and have faith that your angels will have this situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. Okay. Blessing in disguise. What is the blessing in disguise here? This actually looks pretty good. I don't see anything being disguised here. It's fairly obvious. Okay. The Hanged Man in the reverse. Okay. So this is being stuck, being stagnant, waiting for your opportunity, not being able to move yet. Okay. So it's like, you may have received this opportunity already, or it might be just around the corner, right? Depending on where you are in the void, right? Because this is void energy. This is like you're being stuck, you're being shushed, you're being silenced, you're being told to be still, to go within, to stop. Okay? So it might be like, so for example, you found out you got a job and you can't start yet, or you got accepted into a course and you can't begin this opportunity yet, right? You've been selected for something, but you can't receive it yet. You know, this kind of energy where it's like, maybe you don't even know that you were selected for something yet. You know, maybe you applied for a job and they're still going through the selection process and they've already decided that they're going to have you back for another interview, and they pretty much set on you, but you don't know it yet. You're in the void. You're in the void, pile number 4. I hate being in the void. I get it. I get it. This is a blessing in disguise, right? They're wanting you to stop. They're giving you an opportunity here to slow down, to stop, to breathe, right? See what's next. Change is coming, okay? So perhaps you don't know about this opportunity yet, but I feel like with this card says, yes, you are correct. You feel it. You feel it. It's coming. You know that it's your time, right? You know that it's your turn, pile number 4. You just got to wait for that opportunity to come through. Perhaps you've put in, you know, a lot of housing applications, or a lot of, you know, applications for a loan, or you've put in a lot of, you know, whatever it is to get your pinnacle, and you're just waiting to hear back, but nothing's come through yet, right? But you know something has to come through because you can feel it, right? Change is coming. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities, all right? What's changing? What's coming here? What's changing? What energy is changing? Pile number 4. away from the limelight. This is Six of Wands, so this is a win, a celebration, a victory here, winning, having all the attention on you, being selected over everybody else here, right? This is coming out in reverse. So what's changing is not being selected, not being the one in the limelight, always waiting for your turn and it never coming about. Now it's your turn, pile number 4. This is an amazing reading. This is amazing energy coming through here. This is like your turn is coming, but you're in the void. You don't know it yet, or you can't move yet, or you can't start work yet, or you can't start this opportunity yet. It's like Spirit's just like, just hold up, okay? In the song, he's going to the country, he's going back to his roots, he's, and he's usually in the limelight, he's usually in the spotlight, things are all moving around him, right? This is Nelly we're talking about here. He's got concerts, he's got shows, he's got all this attention on him, and he withdraws within, he goes back to his hometown, back to his roots. Perhaps you could travel and go and see family at this time, right? While you're waiting, there's like, you could really reconnect with who you are, what it is that you want for the future, okay? It's like, it feels like the void, but it doesn't have to, pile number 4. It can feel like a blessing in disguise, as it says here, a break, from all the fast-moving energy. I feel like Spirit's just coming through telling you to just breathe, just be. You're about to step into something really exciting, pile number 4, and they want you to catch your breath first, right? Take the time to rest if you can. The 9 of Cups in the reverse position. Okay, so this is not getting what you wished for, not getting what you wanted. Clarifying that energy is the 8 of Coins in the reverse. So yeah, this could be a job for a lot of you. You kept getting rejection after rejection. So maybe you're in the position where you're like, I don't even know if I'm going to keep applying or putting myself out there. Could be housing, could be anything like that. But it's like, I feel like you put a lot of work into what you think the dream is. It's almost like whatever opportunity you would have applied for or put yourself out there for, what the universe had in store for you was even better. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, that's why maybe you've had to wait for your opportunity, because you are not putting yourself forth for the right opportunity, because what you think you are capable of, Spirit sees better. They can see an even better opportunity out there for you. Okay, so we have 7 of Wands in the reverse here. So this is like putting your guard down in a situation. Let me see what's clarifying that one. The Hermit in the reverse. Okay, so you're not fighting. Okay, so this is like being determined, right? To get something, fighting for something, right? Then you've got the Hermit coming out here in reverse. This is withdrawing. You're not fighting for anything anymore. You are not showing people what you are made of. Like, say this is a job opportunity. This is like, you should pick me because, all these reasons, and you're fighting for your position within a company to stay somewhere. You're fighting for this opportunity. And you're showing the world what it is that you are made of here. You're not doing that anymore. You're withdrawing. You're withdrawing because people can see. People can see that you're the right fit for this opportunity. So this is saying that whatever opportunity you choose, if it's too much resistance and you have to fight too hard for it, that's not it. The universe has got your opportunity here for you. Okay, next we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this talks about not working together, not being able to collaborate or work as a team. So you might have to let go of a previous business partner or something like that, or perhaps you were the one doing all the work here in a situation and it seemed unfair here, but this is like withdrawing from some sort of collaboration here. You can see you withdrawing here with the Hermit energy and the Emperor. So you're stepping into a position of leadership, of structure. So this could be like running your own business, this could be management, this is taking control in regards to your work situation and being well respected within this situation. Great, I love that. Okay, so we have balance. Okay, this one says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment. I feel like just going within, trying to work out what it really take this time, this peaceful time, and make the most out of it, because I feel like things are really about to take off for you. If you're stepping into Emperor energy, you're going to have so many more responsibilities, so much more that you have to do. You're taking control of a lot of things within your life. You are running shit, basically, right? So I feel like it's just sort of the calm before the storm, to just you know, regroup, take some time out, sleep if you want to. If you just come out of one situation, you're about to jump into another one, rest your body, rest your mind. Envy. Okay, this one's interesting. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. I don't see this envy energy within your current spread yet. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to get a clarify for this one, part number 4, just to see what is this envious energy, please. Yeah, okay, so this is about losing hope, losing faith. So I feel like you were looking at people around you thinking that, you know, you'll never have that, or you'll never have that opportunity. And now I feel that people are going to be looking at you like that. How did pole 4 pull this off? How were they chosen for this opportunity? I've put myself forward for similar opportunities, and they're the ones getting picked, right? That's what I keep hearing. They're the ones that are getting picked. You are getting picked, pole number 4. And you know what? People don't realize that you haven't been picked this whole time, right? So if people are jealous, if people are envious of you, if they feel like everything's just been handed to you, do they know how long you went not being picked? Because every other time, right, pole number 4, it was somebody else's turn to be picked, and now it's yours. And you don't need to feel any guilt about that, or remorse about that, or you don't need to feel some type of way, or listen to outsiders' perspectives here. Discipline, yeah, as I said, you are really going to have to knuckle down here with this Emperor energy, right? This is being very organized, very in control of your surroundings, your situation, stepping up, leadership, this kind of thing, right? This is a big role that you're taking on here, okay? Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So steady progress, right? It might feel like you're making zero movement forward at this time, but that is not the case, okay? You are being prepared. You are in your resting phase, right? Because something here is about to come through or take off if it hasn't already. I feel like for a lot of you, you've probably already got news about this opportunity, but you're not starting it yet. You know what I mean? Like, for example, in my case, there's a course that I'm about to start, and you know, I've enrolled and everything, but the course hasn't commenced yet, right? So it's like, oh, I'm really excited about doing this thing and where it's going to take me. But at the same time, it's like, it's not time to go yet. I've got to wait until everybody else is ready to go, right? Beautiful. Have confidence. And yeah, so you've actually got, what was that other card that you had? Discipline, confidence, Emperor energy, right? That's crazy Emperor energy. Being very disciplined and confident in your abilities to be able to do something. So if you are not completely confident that you are the right person for this role, I would take this time, this void, this lull in energy, in movement, right? When you feel like it's stagnant, you feel like you're stuck, I would make the best of this energy in order to work on your confidence. Sit in front of the mirror and tell yourself affirmations about why you are the right person for this opportunity, why they need to pick you, right? Why you're deserving and worthy of this opportunity, and know that you see within yourself what other people see in you, right? Because if you're being chosen, other people can see it. You need to work on your confidence so that when you're ready to step into that role, you just take it like a boss, right? Having confidence, yeah. And assertiveness. So it's some sort of, yeah, you've got leadership, assertiveness, control, power. There's so much power that comes with this role. It's like very, very dominant energy. It's like, so you might, for example, like you might have applied for one sort of position. They're like, oh, actually, you've got the skills to be manager of this place. You know what I mean? Like, and you might be like, oh, I don't know about that. You know, this kind of thing. There's certainly calling upon you to step into a leadership role, right? To take control of a situation, to lead a group, to lead people, to guide people, right? And you do have the ability in order to do this, pile number 4, but you need to have the confidence within yourself. That's all I have for you this time. Thanks, and I'll see you next one. Bye.